everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome back to my channel. I have a fun little video for you today. We are going to be doing a haul. So among other things, Regency Marketplace has sent me their spring box. They were kind enough to gift that to me. I'm very excited to share that with you. And then I've got some eShakti dresses and some gifts from you guys, and I just wanted to share all of that with you. So let's get into it. I've talked about Regency Marketplace on my channel before. I have purchased tees from them. They've also sent me a few things. I've also purchased their opera length gloves, which are freaking amazing for plus size arms. They go like all the way up. I've showed you those before, but I'm really curious to see what is in their spring box. I've never gotten any sort of mystery type box from them before, but from what I've seen from like their emails and stuff like that, they look really cool. And I think when this video is coming out here, you will be able to then like purchase the summer box. That'll be the next box upcoming, because I think the spring boxes have already all been sent out at this point. So if you're interested in that, I'll link all the information down below so that you can check that out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. So I just wanted to show you first the packaging. They put it in this really lovely like mailer bag with all the florals, which seems just very fitting. And it smells nice. I'll bet there's tea in it, but it smells really nice. I'm going to attempt to kind of do this like mid-air because I don't have a nice table set up. So I do apologize if this unboxing is kind of a little bit strange. Okay, this is really, okay, it smells really good. This is really pretty though. This is the box that it comes in. It's just like themed so nicely. I'm very excited for this. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, it's still pretty. It just keeps getting prettier. Oh my God, it smells so good, you guys. I just want to like breathe in this box. Oh, wow. Okay, so it says the Jane Austen box, spring edition, happy at Bath. Let's see what all this says. Oh wow, this is, okay. Oh, this is gonna be a little spoiler. So maybe I will actually read this after pulling stuff out because I think this details everything that's in the box. And I kind of want to be surprised as I pull everything out of the box. So we will come back to this. So you can see everything right in here. It's all super nicely packaged. So let's start out with, I'm guessing one of the things that is making this smell so good. We have Regency Rose High Elevation Ceylon Black Tea with Rose Petals. That right there. I love their teas, so I'm very excited to try that. And I recently tried a rose tea like out someplace. It was called like a Victorian tea latte, and it was like rose tea with milk and like rose syrup and something, and it was so good. So I need to get some rose syrup and try that with the rose tea and see if I can reproduce that because it was really good. We have Jane Austen sticky notes. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Oh, and this is what it looks like on the back. So that must be what the sticky notes, sorry about the reflection there, what the sticky notes look like inside. Oh, they have little quotes on them. How often is happiness destroyed by preparation, foolish preparation? One cannot have too large a party. You have delighted us long enough, and thank heaven I cannot be forced into genius and eloquence. That's really cute. I'm excited to use those. This is still smelling really good, so there must be other things in here that also smell good. So let's see. Oh, we've got a tea towel. Here's our tea towel. I'm gonna put the box down to make this easier to hold things. So the tea towel has a little quote on it. It is well to have as many holds upon happiness as possible. Jane Austen, looks like that. It'll be very nice. That'll go very nicely with the other tea towel that they had actually sent me in the past too. Okay, this one doesn't interest me, to be honest. It says Praying with Jane, 31 Days Through the Prayers of Jane Austen. It's a little book. I don't pray. I'm not religious. So yeah, I think I will skip this, regift this, something like that. Oh, this is what's making it smell so good. Oh my gosh, I just want to like smell this all day. It's bath soap. So it says Suds and Sensibility bath soap. And that is what is smelling amazing. Vegetable soap with glycerin, shea butter, cocoa butter. It doesn't say what, oh no, essential oil of lavender. That's what it is. Yes, oh my gosh, that smells so good. And it says, it's a truth universally acknowledged that anyone in possession of good hygiene must be in want of a soap. That's very cute. Oh wow, what is this? Book fan. Is this a fan that's like a book? This is, okay, that's the outside. So it looks like a little book here. slide that off. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, that is so cool. It's got like little pictures in it too that are like the cuts from books. Oh my gosh. That is really cooling and really cool. And it's got like a little ribbon bookmark sticking out the bottom. That is so neat. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh, wow. I love that. Okay, that is just so, so cool. And then I think the last thing in here is this little box right here. Ooh, is it a mug? What do we got here? Oh, there's a couple things in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so cute. It's for putting your tea in, and it's a tiny teapot. Look at the tiny teapot. But it's a tea, like loose leaf tea holder. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh, I love this. I will be using this so much. Oh my gosh, that is so, so cute. Oh, and I think it comes with its own little tray too to put the teapot on. So that's really handy actually, because I never know what to do with those. Like when you take them out of the mug, I just put them, I have a little like dish that I use for tea bags and stuff too. I put them on there, but it's nice having its own tray. Oh, and this mug is lovely. So we've got kind of a like pastoral setting on the mug. It's so pretty. Oh, I'll definitely be using that. Okay, that is amazing. I really like this box. I mean, with the exception of the prayer book, which I think is a little weird, I think everything else in this box is just stellar, and I'm super, super excited about it. So thank you so much, Regency Marketplace, for sending that to me. Again, I will link all of their information down below, and that way you can check out and maybe get yourself the summer box. And now let's go ahead and check out some of the other fun things that I have acquired recently. So while we are talking about Regency, I want to show you the next item here, which was kindly sent to me by Dream Pairs Shoes, and I will link these down in the description below. But I think that these shoes are going to be perfect for Regency costuming. They're called the Pointed Toe Ballet Slip-On Flats. Get this paper out of here so you can really see what they look like. But these are them, which I think that's a really great shape for Regency. A lot of Regency shoes had that nice pointed toe. They come in lots of different colors too, so I opted for the white because I find that that's the most versatile for Regency. But yeah, I think they're going to be super, super great, and I love that they're available up to size 12. That is so wonderful. So check these out if you're interested. Again, I will link these down below in the description. I think I've got a discount code for you guys too, so if so, I will also link that down in the description, or add that information down in the description below so that you can check these out. I've showed you several other pairs of Dream Pairs shoes in the past, but I really appreciate the fact that they have a lot of their shoes that go up to size 12. I really want to get on their case though about the fact that most of their newer shoes are not. So if you also wear size 12 shoes, and especially if you've purchased from them in the past, maybe like send them an email or something like that, like I have, to tell them they need to carry more size 12s because we exist. Next up, I have a few thrift haul items. So I've been good. I have gone to the thrift store, but not looked at the clothing. Mostly that is because I'm actually looking for American Girl stuff. I haven't found any American Girl stuff at the thrift store other than a board game, but I still look because people find things and you just never know. But I do also look in the fabric section of thrift stores because you just never know what you're gonna find. And lately I have found actually a few really excellent things that I'm excited about turning into projects very, very soon. So let me show you what I've gotten. Okay, so in a way, this first one actually kind of is an American Girl thing because it's this fabric. And if you are familiar with American Girls, particularly Kirsten, you might recognize this fabric because it looks pretty darn close to this fabric, right? Honestly, my brain didn't even go there at first when I was picking this out. There's so many yards of this. I measured it. I can't remember how many it was, but it's double wide fabric. So it's like 100 something inches wide. And then I think it was 10 or 11 yards of it. There's like so much of it. So my brain went bustle dress, honestly, seaside bustle dress. But I already have a seaside bustle dress and I already have other fabrics intended for seaside bustle dresses. So although a lot of this may go to a seaside bustle dress in the future, what part of this will be going for soon is Kirsten's summer dress because I will be making Kirsten's summer dress by this summer. I am planning to make this to wear to our next American Girl cosplay picnic. We're having that, I think it's June 10th. I'll make sure that I put the right date up here. But yeah, if you're in the Puget Sound area and you want to come, I'll put the information, the link to the information down in the description as well. We had so much fun at the last one. I cannot wait for the next one, and I'm excited to make this new dress. I'm planning to probably tea dye the fabric since hers is slightly more muted and it's kind of more like a cream base, whereas this is a white with turquoise base. But I think this is gonna work so perfectly. So yeah, part of this is Kirsten's summer dress, which will be a project coming up soon. Like not the next project, because that's gonna be a different one of these fabrics, but probably right after that will be this one. So very excited for making Kirsten's summer dress. The next thrift haul bit I found literally in the same trip as that one, and it is this really pretty floral cotton fabric. I don't know how I lucked out with so many yards, but this one I think has, it's either 6 or 6.5 yards, and it is regular cotton width, so it's like 45 inches wide. I think it's kind of like a vintage print, and by vintage I mean 90s because that's vintage now. But I am gonna make myself a spring dress. So this is actually going to be my next like for me project. That's gonna be like a week vlog type thing. I am gonna make a really cute dress. I think I'm gonna do 50s style. I'm not 100% positive yet, but obviously it's gonna have like a big flowy skirt and, you know, fitted type bodice because that's what I wear. I've been going back and forth on whether I want it to be jumper style or with sleeves. I am leaning towards the sleeves though, so we'll see what I actually decide because I will be starting this probably about 2 weeks from now. And then the last thrifted item I'm actually also really excited about, and I found these two, I think they're like valances. I'm not even sure what they're supposed to be. I undid a seam on them already, but they have ruffles built into the bottom with lace on them, and there's two, and they have, it's like a cute antique lace. Do you see that? So it's got like the nice ruffle with the antique lace at the bottom. And my intention for these is to make a Victorian petticoat out of them. You can never have enough petticoats in my opinion. And I feel like some of my petticoats just aren't exactly what I've been looking for lately. And so the length on this is just about perfect. I know you can't see the bottom of this right now, but basically when I'm holding this up to my waist, it is hitting at my ankle. So perfect. And this is going to make like a super quick and easy petticoat. So I will definitely be doing a tutorial for you on how to make like world's easiest Victorian petticoat, which of course you can use this really for any era that you need a petticoat for. Like petticoats are somewhat interchangeable, especially if you're starting out with costuming and you don't have that many like options to use. You can kind of just get away with petticoats for whatever. This would also make a really great rehearsal skirt if you are doing theater. I find that petticoats make great rehearsal skirts because you're not so worried about them getting dirty, and if they're big flowy long type things, they're great for rehearsal skirts. So yeah, those have been my thrift haul. Very excited about all of these projects, and you will be seeing all of these in vlogs coming very soon. But I did also get a few other items that I want to show you, and I'm actually wearing one of them. So let's go into the other room where we can get a little bit more of a full-length view and take a look at some of my recent eShakti purchases. So I will link to all of these dresses in the description, but this one is honestly, I think my favorite dress that I've ever purchased from eShakti. I just absolutely love it. And all three of these dresses that I'm going to show you here are actually ones where I chose the dress shape and then I picked a different fabric for them. So I think honestly that all of these dresses may have just been like black cotton to begin with, but they have some really cute floral prints out right now. I have had this one for a little bit, so I don't know if this exact print is still available. I will try to add all of the info up here as I go because I'll double check before I edit this video. But yeah, I just absolutely love this one. It's got the little puffed sleeves, the little Peter Pan collar. This one comes with this matching belt, which I don't tend to prefer the thinner belts like this, but it is a nice like little structured belt, and they make pretty good belts at eShakti. I just wish they were thicker. And I love the flowy skirt on this. It's so nice and full, and overall, I mean, the fabric print though is just like the perfect print for spring. Just absolutely love it. And I also had them make it my ideal length, which is a 31-inch skirt length. So that was really great. I just got to customize a whole lot of this dress, and it's so cute. I just absolutely love this dress. So again, I'll link the information for each of these dresses down below, but let's move on to the next one. I forgot to mention with that last one that it actually has a faux button panel in front. So those are fake buttons, they do not undo. Whereas this is your standard shirtwaist type dress. And so it has the regular buttons down the front. Like I could button this all the way up if I wanted to, but I tend to like them a little bit more open at the neck. However, this is really not your like totally standard shirtwaist because of all of the lace detail. So we have like this sort of insertion lace going through right here. So this is actually sheer behind the lace here, which I don't think is necessarily the best idea. I always wear a camisole with everything, but I know some people probably don't want to have to do that. And then I also love that we have the lace detail here on the sleeves, and then also the lace detail on the yoke in the back, which I think is just so adorable and such a nice touch. I haven't seen a style of shirtwaist like this one from them before, and I like those little added features, plus like the pin tucks down the front as well. This was another one where I chose the print because I saw this print and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cute and like florally and tropical. I really want to find a dress out of this. So I was kind of like looking for dresses that would allow me to use the prints that I had seen pop up on other dresses that I didn't like, if that makes sense. I love the fact that a lot of eShakti's dresses, you can choose what print you want as long as you're in the same fabric type. So like as long as you are looking at like a cotton poplin, you can choose a different cotton poplin fabric to put in there. And they again have some pretty cute prints that have come out for this spring. So that is this one. And of course all the eShakti dresses also have pockets, which is totally important. If you are not aware, I always have a referral link down in the description of literally every single video for eShakti because I do like them so much and I talk about them a lot. But you can always save at least $25 off your first order. Sometimes they do $50 off, to be honest. I'm not sure what they're doing right now. There's also a sale that's been running lately for 35% off. Pretty sure you can combine those two. So they've got some really great deals that have been going on lately. Now that said, I do want to give a little caveat here that eShakti is kind of failing in two departments. One, timeline. So if you are purchasing your dress for a specific timeline, you need to give it a lot of extra time. These dresses arrived 2 weeks late, 2 weeks after like the last date that they said they would arrive. So I think they took a little over a month to arrive, so keep that in mind. And the other place that they are severely failing is customer service and like response time to inquiries, emails, phone calls, etc. Their customer service, at least as of about a month ago, is basically non-existent. So if you have any issues arise, you will not get help. So I do want to give that caveat that their product's amazing, but right now they're having some major issues. Now that was about a month ago. It could have all cleared up by now with the customer service issues, but I do want to make sure that you guys are aware of that I wholeheartedly recommend them except for timeline and customer service. Also, I do want to say that like these types of dresses, I do the custom measurements on all of my eShakti dresses, and these types of dresses where it's like cotton, fitted at the waist, kind of a little bit more basic, I don't think they've ever screwed up for any of those types of dresses for me. All of them have fit like a dream. I mean, it fits so perfectly. Like I could not get a better fit on this dress. And this one, honestly, I think is the best fitting dress that I've ever purchased from eShakti. All of them that have been like cotton shirtwaist types have been good, but this one is perfect fit, which I just absolutely love. But if you go into like overly detailed, more interesting, odd fabrics, etc., I have had fit issues, and that turned into a customer service issue, so just something to be aware of. In any case, let's move on to the third spring dress that I got from them that, again, I absolutely love. This is the third spring dress that I got from them, and again, this was one where like I saw the pattern on a different dress and was just like, oh my gosh, have to have that pattern, and I really, really like it. One thing though that I wasn't quite expecting when this dress arrived was I kind of thought that this dress was like the bright blue flowers on a white background. It is in fact a light blue background, so just FYI if you're looking for this pattern. And this one, I love the little ruffle detail around the hem. I think that is so cute. It's a little double ruffle, so wider ruffle and then the shorter ruffle up top. I don't know if you can see that entirely, but I think that's so cute. And again, I loved like the puffed sleeves of this one, and I love this square neckline too. To be honest, I can't remember if I chose that or not, because with eShakti you can really easily just customize by choosing your sleeve length, your neckline type, and your skirt length. So again, I do all my skirt lengths basically the same, but I do like playing around with the various collars, necklines, etc. But either way, I really, really like how it came out. I think it's super, super cute and nice and fun for springtime. The belt, by the way, did not come with this dress. This is a belt that I had thrifted a while ago that was originally from Thrifted, but I like the way that it breaks up the pattern on this dress. So now let me take you back in the other room to show you the one other thing that I purchased for myself and this YouTube channel this month that is a fun new thing that really I don't think is going to affect you guys too much, but I'm really enjoying it and I'll tell you all about it. So this is my old ring light. You have to snap on these pieces depending on if you want warm temperature or cool temperature. I've never bothered trying to take this one off and snap on the other one, and it is quite a heavy, clunky light, and so I saw a quick sale on Amazon and I purchased this light right here. This one is a lot lighter weight, like I can pick it up and carry it around a lot easier. It also seems to be a little sturdier. The other one was really like kind of wiggling within its joints. And the coolest thing about this one is that I can actually change the color temperature by using this remote right here. I don't know how much you are really going to see of it. You can see me in the window. I don't know how much you're going to see of this because I feel like the camera is actually adjusting, but right now it's gone very, very cool. And a second ago it had gone very warm. Oh, there we go. There's warm. Okay. If I do it in a flash instead of gradual, the camera is not allowing the time to adjust. So you can see the warm versus cool that way. And then the camera adjusts back to place. And I can also dim it with the remote instead of being right up and having the knob there. So yeah, just fun little new toy. I can also put additional mounts for like taking pictures, etc. in here at the same time as having my one main mount. So I'm still testing it out. I have, you know, the 30-day return policy to see if I like it, but so far so good. So if you notice a lighting difference between like the very first clip of this with the Regency Marketplace stuff and then these clips where I'm talking to you here or like the thrift haul, etc., that is because of the new ring light. Though I used the older ring light in the other room for the full length, because it also means that I don't have to carry the ring light back and forth between the two rooms now, which is pretty darn awesome. So anyway, that's going to be it for me for this haul and kind of this little preview of projects to come as well for other spring projects. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Again, links for everything that you saw in this video will be down below in the description. If you have any questions about anything, just let me know and I'll be happy to answer them in the comments. If you liked this video though, please go ahead and click the thumbs up icon, and if you'd like to see more videos like this from me, please go ahead and click subscribe and the little bell icon to be notified every time I post a new video. I do post videos here on YouTube at least once a week with my sewing vlogs out on Tuesdays and sometimes other random costuming related content like this out on Saturdays, but I post every day over on my Instagram, so please go follow me on Instagram. That's at Lady Rebecca Fashions. And if you'd like to help support all of the work that I do on this channel, I do have a link to my Patreon and my Ko-fi down in the description below. or you can send me a super thanks right here on YouTube. I'd also like to give a special shout out to my Edwardian level patrons, Sharon, Mirage, Laura, Jean, and my newest Edwardian level patron, Janelle. Also, a huge thank you again to Regency Marketplace and to Dream Pairs Shoes for sending me those products. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Happy sewing!